Hey y'all, welcome back again for another episode of Hot Topics, and this time I have Miss Rose herself. If you've been on my TikTok, then you've seen a video of her already. Introduce yourself a little bit, like who are you? What do you do? How long have you been in Thailand?
So my real name is Tiana, but I go by Concrete Rose. That's my rapper name. I'm originally from Denver, Colorado. I'm 26, a single mom, and I'm just living my best life. I'm out here traveling. This is my first country. I absolutely love it here. I planned a long time, for this move. So I just finally living in my truth and yeah, having a good
Wow,
time. Yeah.
wow, that's amazing. So you planned a long time. How long did you plan before you actually made the move? And as a single mom, like that's
Honestly, I plan to move out of the country for about 3 years.
wow.
I had a few on my list like Costa Rica, Mexico, Thailand, Bali, Vietnam. But Thailand really just like I narrowed it down. It really just seemed like the best option, for a single mom, the safest place, most affordable. And I just really love Asian culture. So I was a dancer back in Houston. So I saved up every penny for the
Yeah.
last like 2-3 years and made it happen.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Any advice you have for single moms looking to travel?
I would just say you can't be scared. You can't be afraid for sure, because I feel like fear is what keeps a lot of people stuck with where they're comfortable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you have something that's really calling on you, that's really like, that this is what you want to do, just go for it. Don't let your baby daddy hold you back. Don't let what your mama got to say hold you back. What your cousin, your sister, your auntie, like, pursue your dreams. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. But what about your child? Because so for me, I moved here as a teenager, and for me, I felt like the transition was rough. But for my younger sister, she came when she was 12, and she enjoyed Thailand since the moment she got here. So how is it for your child?
She loves it. I mean, my daughter's about to be 10 next month.
Yay. Happy birthday.
I've been a single mom like the entire time. Her father's been like incarcerated her whole life.
Okay.
So she's actually half Hawaiian, Samoan.
Okay.
So it's like, she got a little Asian in her.
Okay.
But yeah, so she loves it. I mean, it's definitely a change of pace. She misses her friends and stuff like that. But she always says how she like doesn't want to go back to America. Like, she loves the food here. She loves the people. Like, it's so much fun stuff to do for kids. So it's like it's been a great change of shift for us for sure.
I imagine. Yeah. Do you like have her homeschooled, international school?
We do.
I know a lot of people ask me about that.
Yeah, we do homeschool. One thing I didn't really, I guess, take into consideration was how expensive international school is.
Yeah.
And although it's worth every penny, like, they have great curriculums. They teach you mandatory Mandarin. You're learning Thai. They have all kind of sports and stuff. It's worth every penny, but it is a pretty penny, especially for a single mom. So homeschool is working better for me than I expected, honestly.
Okay.
And it's been just teaching me a lot too, because I have to teach her, like, sometimes I have to refresh, like, okay, how to reduce a fraction. Like, I have to teach myself and then teach her. So it's keeping us both on our toes.
Yeah.
And she learns so fast. Like, it's like I can go through a whole lesson, 2-3 lessons with her and, take a week off. It's like, it's very comfortable for us to make our own schedule. Don't have to wake up super early, you know, weekend whenever we want to, so it's
travel,
great. Yeah, it's
in
great.
between.
It really is great. Yeah. And it's not as unattainable as so many people think. Like, they like, even if you work a 9 to 5, you can definitely like make it work, but we're blessed. Yeah.
So what are you doing now? Like, what do you do for income? Yeah.
I'm a day trader full time.
Okay.
I trade Forex. I'm a Forex girl.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I've been trading for like 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
So the last like 2 or 3 years, I really started becoming profitable. Like, okay, I need to make this my income. Like, this is something that I know that I can do. So I mean, it has its ups and downs. You win some, you lose some. But living in Thailand, you don't have to make so much money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to force myself to make $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month like how it's living in the States. I can live off $3,000 to $5,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And still be comfortable. So even though you do lose some,
it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, it's still a lot of money.
I just want to let y'all know.
So you don't have to. The work-life balance is way better.
Okay. $4,000, she living comfortably. Okay, comfortably. But I like that, and you have a child, so it makes sense. It makes sense. So, let's get into one wing.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
get into one
Let's
wing.
get into these wings.
We are gonna start with this one here.
Okay.
This is the Barbecue-Rosee.
Barbecue-Rosee.
Yes, Barbecue-Rosee, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Let's
flat.
Yeah, we like flats.
Like flats. Do I dip it in the sauce?
No,
Cheers.
not this one yet.
Okay. Okay, that's that. Oh, this is so good. It's so. Wow. Ain't no demure over here. It tastes like a good sweet barbecue, honey mustard, pineapple, some kind of
some
fruit.
Spice in there.
Yeah, like a real spice.
It's not spicy, but like
it's not spicy, but there's a spice.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but it's good.
Okay.
And I want to say it's like a ginger also.
Yeah. Herby.
I don't know.
This is so good. I'm gonna have to order some of these.
Don't be in the camera doing it again.
See, yeah, I needed that.
On the first episode, y'all, they was tearing me up.
Okay, eat this one?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
They was tearing me up because all I cared about was the wings. I just kept eating the wings. While he was talking, I was going in on these wings.
What was sad? I don't even care about the lip combo no more.
I'm asleep. No, you look good. You look good. You look good. We good.
This is good.
Yeah. So I do want to ask you, like, if the parents don't know, like when getting your child's passport, what was that process like? Because I know that you need to have the father's signature. So
personally, for my situation, it is like, I don't want to say it's a good thing that I don't really have a present father, but I had my daughter when I was 16, so I was very young. He wasn't there at the birth, so he didn't sign the birth certificate.
Okay.
So that gave me a lot of freedom to do what I want to do. So I don't have to have his signature or his permission to anything. Now, I do know for the mothers who are in that situation, you do have to get a sign off for the father to be able to even get the passport, which is very stupid to me. Like, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it does hold a lot of people back. I know there are ways around this. You kind of just got to ChatGPT that and figure out what the loopholes. But as far as, you know, after getting the passport and just like applying for visas and stuff, it's really simple. It's very easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's really no extra requirements that you really need to have just as far as like their documentation.
Awesome. What's one thing living abroad has taught you as a mother?
It's taught me patience. Definitely patience and how to just overcome fear, because it is like, it's so scary, you know, leaving your entire family, everything you know, everything you're comfortable with, to go be someplace that you're completely foreign to, you know. It's also I've gained a lot of respect for foreigners in America, like, you know, the Mexicans who moved there, or just, it really shows like, wow, you really came somewhere and like made yourself, you know, because when you land here, you don't know where's the nearest 7-Eleven, you don't know anything, you know, and when you have to kind of just rely on God and your instincts and just like the people here,
and you don't speak the language,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it really has showed me so much respect for other foreigners, for sure.
That's what's up. So I do want to touch on something. You know, we just ate our first wing, so it can get a little spicy now. We're allowed. I saw a post on your Facebook about your baby dad, or about the father of your child. I don't like that term.
Okay, what was it?
You don't know about his sexual orientation?
Ooh, it's getting hot in here now. So I do be trolling my baby daddy, ain't gonna lie, but I be hearing some stuff through the grapevine, because of course people gonna run it, because I'm his. Okay, so let's get into the tea.
Okay.
So first time I ever had sex, I got pregnant.
Okay. Wow.
And so I'm his first baby mama. He got like 4 or 5 other kids, and some probably floating around. But he's been in jail for 7 years plus. Okay. So, you know, being in jail that long could, you know, turn the nigga out. So, but when he got out, he was just real sassy. He got like piercings all over his face and stuff, you know. So I had a couple of my gay homeboys tell me that he been, you know, around dipping and dabbling.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's not my type no more. Let's just say that. But
to say the least.
But so I'm just glad I was the first baby mama got in and got out, because he still like just had another baby recently within the last 6 months. So
Wow.
you know, he's a
Outside.
wild card. Yeah, he's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. In it. I'm talking about in it.
Girl.
So yeah. But I think he's gay for sure. Like, he gives me gay vibes. And that's just that. I really don't fuck with him. He really don't fuck with me. So
Yeah.
he know he can't fuck with me. So it's just like, it is what it is. But he does have some beautiful children. I would say he does make.
If he was though, like, what would that dynamic be with your like co-parenting ship?
Honestly,
like,
it doesn't really make me any indifferent. You know, whatever he likes or doesn't like. If he was an active father, like, that would be great, you know, because I'm not the one to like keep my daughter away from him or anything. You know, if he calls, but he just doesn't. So it's just like, you know, it is what it is. The first time he saw my daughter, she was already like 2, because like literally after I got pregnant, he went to jail like within the first week.
Okay.
So like I was in high school, it was like, where's my baby daddy at? I don't know what's going on. My mom and my dad down my throat. Like, who's this? I'm like, I don't even know where he's at. Like, it was just a lot of drama. That's just another story for another day. But yeah, so when he finally got out of jail, you know, we went through not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 DNA tests before he was like, okay, this is my baby. Still be
4 tests
4
in order to know that it's to accept.
Talk about denial.
What?
Like, and even still to this day, he be trying to act iffy. So it's like, it's just whatever. But at that point, it was like, I'm already 2 years in being a mom. I've already been doing this. Like, if you want to be active, you want to be active. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I would, like, take him over to his house. He would just leave her at his mom's house, go hoop with the bros, go to the gym, do. So I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. Like, we got this. So, yeah, it's just.
Well, this seems like a perfect time to ask you about, like, your dating experience here, because, I mean, I have some experience dating in Thailand, but mostly African men.
Me too.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, because I did see that you had a little boo, I think like around the time that you first got here.
Yeah.
You had a little boo thing.
I did.
What was your experience dating him or dating, you know,
well,
in
him
general?
Particularly, I really love that dude. Like, he was from Ghana. He was Ghanaian. I mean, picture perfect. Look, he had the body, he had the face, he had it, but he was not financially there.
Okay.
And so it was like really hard, because it was like, I'm slipping 100 baht in his pocket so he can get on the train. Like, I'm like, okay, baby, you need it, you know.
Okay.
And then eventually it was like, he started asking me for money and this and this and that. So it was like, okay, I gotta let you go, you know. But I really did like him. He was a really good guy. I love African men, I really do, because they're just so tender and sweet. But they have their, you know, that aggressive side to them. As far as like Asian men, because I moved here like, I'm gonna give me an Asian husband, I'm gonna give me a Thai husband. Like, yes, girl, no.
Yeah, no,
no, because they don't like, I feel like, black women, or just me in general. Like, I've gotten more like attraction from like Koreans or Japanese men. But as far as Thai guys, it's kind of just like, they see you, they put their head down, you know, and it's a form of respect, I guess, too. Or most of them are married or whatever the case may be. So as far as Asian guys, I haven't really had any luck.
I don't think Thai guys think we like them.
I think that too.
Yeah.
I think that too. Because one of my security guards at my house today, he was like, "Oh, I like your dress." I was like, "Okay." He's cute, but it's like, they're, honestly, if I'm being 100, I see some Thai guys or just Asian men in general that I'm like, okay, he's attractive, I like him, but he doesn't turn me on, like, for real. Like, I can't see myself being like, yes, daddy. Like, you know, like,
it's
I
that
can't.
melanin. We need that melanin. No offense. Like, we need that melanin.
I just need that, you know, so.
Wow, interesting. Because I did a video yesterday about dating African men in Thailand, and I got quite a few comments talking about it. But from my experience, not to say like African men are you know, bad to date or whatever. You know, I love my African kings and will continue to date African men. But, you know, I've had situations, or like I know friends who they're dating someone who's actually married back home.
Yeah, that's a lot of that too.
Right? It's a lot of that. So I did kind of want to compare, because I haven't really dated in America, you know.
Okay.
So you kind of have that experience dating in America and then also dating African men in Thailand. Can you do some type of compare and contrast? Because I know they on me. They on my ass. Okay?
I feel like they're the same. Like, the African men in Thailand and the African men in America they have the same values. They have the same swag. You know, they have that, you know, to them. America is just a lot of hookup culture,
Okay.
and it is that here in Thailand as well. But I feel like as far as foreigners particularly, it's hard to date here because you meet a guy who you're like, okay, he's perfect, I love him, but he's only here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or you meet a guy who's like, yo, he's perfect, I love him, but like you say, he got a wife back home, or he got a baby on the way, or he's not financially stable, or you know, he's house hopping and hostel hopping. It's just, it's too much.
Hostel hopping is crazy
work. So it's so much instability here in Thailand, which is why it's hard to date, because like it's the Ghanaian man for particular, like he didn't have his passport situated, like it's just a whole lot of stuff, you know, and it's like it's hard to try to find something concrete if it's not a Thai person because they have their life established here, you know. So it's like, okay, I can know that I can come home to you as far as a passport bro or somebody who's hopping around, and you know, so it's just hard. Like it's harder than I expected, honestly.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, tear. And I'm not, you know, in America, I'm used to going to the gas station. Somebody like, hey, mama, how you doing? You know, out here I could be looking good no matter how, and nobody's gonna say nothing to me. I'm like, do I even look good? The catcalling
culture is not a thing
like,
here.
And I like that. I really do like that I can be sexy and be free without being catcalled. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like I look good.
Yeah.
Like
somebody tell me.
Somebody say something. Like,
oh, girl, you look good.
Thank you.
On that note, let's have another wing. We're gonna do the yellow bumba clot. To cheer us up after all the tears we've been crying.
Yes,
trying to date in Thailand. Yeah, let's get in on one of these. Let's go.
So I'm gonna try this sauce. What is this? Honey mustard?
This is called the yellow bumba clot.
Okay, yellow. Okay, this
and
is
I'm gonna let
sauce.
you taste it first, and then you can say what it's giving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's giving. Okay, it's not too spicy.
No,
I'm scared of spice.
This is my favorite. My absolute favorite.
I love this. I've never tasted nothing like this in my life. I'm going to just put that in there.
That's why I gave you your own.
I don't even know what this is. Jalapeno mango?
It's a special sauce. He won't give me the recipe.
How much you want for the recipe?
You're outside.
I don't know if I like this one better or the first one better. This is my type of spice.
The mango is a little kick. It's lime in there.
Yeah, some lime and some cilantro. Okay.
I'm gonna try not to take up too much more of your time because you're running behind.
Okay, girl. I like that. They did their big one. Okay, it's a little spicy though. It's kicking in.
So, I do want to ask you to end off the whole dating in Thailand if you're single.
I am single.
You wanna run it back? Should I ask it again?
Yeah, ask me again.
Shall we rewind?
It's really complicated for me right now. I got somebody that I like.
Okay.
And he really likes me too. I met him here in Thailand, but he's in America right now because he had a family emergency with his mother. So that's kind of hard. You know, I'm not used to like long distance or nothing like that. But I think we can definitely build something together. But officially, I am single.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't
nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
so, a few more things I want to ask you.
Okay.
I want to ask you about the video you posted about ebooks.
Okay.
Yeah. I want you to elaborate on that. Is there any context? Is there someone you were talking about in particular? Because I do know a couple people who have ebooks. And it fit.
Me too.
It fit your description. So, I mean, we don't have to put a name on it. I like names, but we don't have to put a name on it.
Okay, so let's get into it. I wasn't talking about anybody black when I made that video.
Okay.
It was this one that sparked my mind to make the video. It's this one white couple. It's an interracial couple, and they blocked me. I don't even remember what their name is on there. But they were literally scamming people like through their ebooks. Like, it was just so much comments like that. People were, and their ebook was like, I don't know, $25 or some shit, some crazy price, and it really didn't have no good information on there. So it really kind of just sparked me. But my thing with the ebooks is not even the ebooks themselves. I think they're helpful. But it's really just kind of the intention behind it. Like, I feel like a lot of people are just trying to get an easy buck.
Yeah.
Like, if you've been in Thailand, it's your first time coming here, you've been here for 60 days, 30 days, you really don't have too much valuable information to give somebody else, you know? And although you may have an experience, it's really a serious situation, like for someone like me, a single mother, or people who are really trying to uproot their lives and, you know, come to another country, to just be only highlighting the goods. You know? Like, a lot of people don't really talk about don't have the transparency or really tell you really what it's like to move to Thailand, really what the culture is, really what you're going to experience. And a lot of people were saying, oh, well, that's not what it's for. I'm not here to be a therapist. I'm not here to do this. But it's like, if you're saying, I'm helping people, you know, I want to help people move, I want to do this, you should give them the real, you know? And that's really kind of just where it came from, and a lot of people got offended. So at this point, it was just like, if the shoe fits, wear it. Like, if you know you're not doing something with good intention, you know. And if you know that you are really trying to help people, if you know that you really are, then this doesn't apply to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it is it's very helpful, but at the same time, it's all the same information. It's really being circled around, and a lot of people are kind of just taking advantage of that.
Yes, it's all the same information. Like, that's why I don't have an ebook, because for one, I can't tell you how to get here. I can't tell you how to move to Thailand. You just move to Thailand. You know? Like,
just do.
There's enough information on the internet.
Do it. Yeah, it's enough information on the internet, and it's like, you know, I have a lot of people. Hold on, wait a minute.
The kick is kicking in.
The kick is kicking. But it's a lot of people that be like, particularly because one couple, and I'm gonna name drop them because they got really mad. Jay and Mira, the lesbian couple.
Jay and Mira?
Jay and Mira.
I don't know them.
They're
I've
a black
heard of
lesbian
them.
couple, and I really like them. I really like. I have nothing against them, but it seems like they were the ones who were most offended about that video, and they even made like a rebuttal video against it, and it was just like, why are y'all mad if you?
Okay, so they have an ebook then.
They do have an ebook, or I believe so. And it's just like, oh, well, we're not scamming people, da 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 da. And it's like, okay, well, if you're not, then just keep it pushing. You know, just keep going. But a lot of people are just want to have something to say. So, and I'm the biggest shit talker in Bangkok, so I'm always I'm gonna say what I gotta say every time. If I feel it, then I feel it, you know. So
and it's getting a little hot. It's getting a little hot.
You know.
Let's try the purple.
Yes. What is this?
WTF.
Lean.
It's hibiscus, pineapple, ginger.
It's called
drink.
WTF.
It's called WTF.
What the freaky?
Yeah.
What the hell?
WTF.
You know, I gotta shake my drink.
Give me your take.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, it smells purple. Wow,
it's
is this
different,
tea?
Right? It's different. It has hibiscus. I don't know. Is hibiscus tea?
This is different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hibiscus is a tea, right? It's a flower.
You can pour it if you want to. There's ice in here.
Okay, I give this a 10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, I love stuff like this.
Wow.
I definitely think I can taste the ginger. It's not too sweet, and it's not dull either, because sometimes hibiscus can be very just like flour, like, you know, no really taste.
I feel like it's the pineapple. It's mixed pineapple in there too, and then ginger adds that little kick. But like everything here got a little kick.
I feel like this is a detox.
Everything got a little kick. Well, keep it on standby because we're gonna taste this wing.
The Big Daddy.
Yeah, before I ask you this last question.
Okay.
So go ahead. And
I gotta taste that
zoom
first?
in. Yeah, zoom in. Zoom in.
Okay, y'all, I have never had a hot wing in my life. I don't even like hot sauce. I don't even like hot chips. So we're gonna go flat. Okay. It don't smell spicy. I took a big bite. Oh. It's going down my throat. Okay. It's good though. Hold on. I'll probably say
it is good. The sauce is good. Like the sauce is so good, so it makes you want to take another bite. But the kick,
okay, it's coming.
But she's dipping it in the the yellow bubble.
I feel like I gotta just take it to the head.
Take it to the head. We getting the popsicle ready.
Popsicle me. It's so good.
You ate the whole wing. OMG.
Okay. Let me get a napkin.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have ate the whole wing. Oh, shit. Ice cream.
It's a slow heat. It
It's
like
a slow heat?
Yeah, it creeps up on you.
Oh.
It creeps up on you. I'm sorry.
What is this? Pop milk?
Yeah, milk popsicle.
Oh shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's coming out for real. That's hot and good. This is why I don't like spicy stuff, because like, how can you enjoy it when your lips and your tongue? Oh my god.
OMG, I want to ask you the last question, but I don't know if...
Okay. My nose is running this shit now. Ah!
I want to ask you this last question. Can you
Get
do
to
it? Can you do it?
Get to it.
Can you do it? We're going to keep the Zoom in.
I don't know if I need juice, water, ice cream.
So, there are a lot of events happening. There are a lot of things happening outside. I don't really see you outside too much. I do feel like there are things for, you know, certain people, you know, someone, you're going to find your tribe, you know. I have two questions. Do you feel like you found your tribe here in Thailand, number one? Number two, what are your thoughts on all of the different event groups and
oh, you trying to stir the pot.
What you mean?
I don't like these people. Shit! I should have took one bite. Okay. I don't feel like I found my tribe.
Okay.
I do like a lot of the people and a lot of the events that they're throwing. Like, first of all, my favorite group is definitely Keelan's group, Global Takeover.
Oh, Keelan, yeah.
Shout out to them. Because he's very inclusive. When you go to his events, he's going to greet you.
Yeah.
He's going to treat you like family. He's going to make sure there's your name on the list. What you want to do is I've been to some other groups that they don't do that. Okay. You know, you come in, it's very cliquey. It's very just like, oh, hey. And it's like, you want to support our people. You know, you want to be there. You want to support. But at the same time, it's like, I didn't move across the country to feel like I'm back at home. You know?
I've been hearing this a lot.
Is my throat swelling up? Like, I'm trying to keep it cute. But damn. And it's like I want to eat some more.
Because it's good. It's good. It's so good.
This is a good little popsicle.
Yeah. But, you know, I've been hearing that a lot as far as, like, not feeling welcomed or greeted at some of the events that, you know, that's being held.
Yeah. And I feel like it's very cliquey. Like, and I think it's kind of just very stereotypical American stuff. They see, oh, she got a big booty, or he got this, he got that. I want to hang out with them, you know, versus, and I'm a single mom. Most of the people my age don't have kids. Yeah. So it's like, I'm not really the type of to always go out and party. Like, I need to be home by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you know? Yeah. But when I do want to turn up, like, it's fun. Like, I'm not going to say it's not fun. It's definitely fun. But as far as quality friendships, I really haven't made too many of those, you know? Or anybody who I would, like, trust to watch my daughter for real. Or, you know, just, like, have those really close friends. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm missing. But I love my Thai friends.
Has it been easy to make Thai friends?
Yes and no. Like, I have few homegirls that they treat me like family, but one of my girls literally told me, like, I don't like inviting you out sometimes because you don't get the jokes. You know, like, you know, I kind of says, like, she feels like I'm out, you know, out of the group. And I understand that. So I just need to learn Thai. Yeah. Like, once I learn Thai for real, I'm in there. Yeah. Like, so, yeah. Even, like, on Songkran, all the people, like, around my neighborhood, we were kind of, like, around my neighborhood, they'll, like, y'all eat from the same spoon. It's like, you're my family now, like, you know, so it really does make you feel loved, you know? So it's just, I just need to immerse myself in the culture more.
Yeah. Go to the village.
Yeah. I need to go to the village. I live in a really local area. Like, I'm not going to say where I live, but I live really local. Like, it's pretty much only Thai people where I live. And every time I walk outside, it's like, hey, like, I'm the celebrity.
I love that.
You know? So, and I love it because it's very sweet. It's very welcoming, you know? And, like, they look and they stare, but it's not of, like, ew, like, look at you. It's just like, wow, like, how did she get all the way over here? You know? I feel like that's what they think, you know?
Yeah. Awesome. I'm sorry the heat was a little bit too much.
It's dying down. But
yeah, it's dying down. That's good.
I'm okay, guys. I've lived. I'm here.
I want to thank you for coming on and being here with
And
us.
thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
This was such a great experience.
Yes. Where can they
yes, you guys can
you?
follow me on Instagram at The-Concrete-Rosee. I do make music kind of as a little hobby. You know, I got Good Bitch streaming on all platforms, so make sure y'all go listen to that. And yeah, just follow me on TikTok at The-Real-Concrete-Rosee. You know, if you want to see the real in Thailand, my real opinions, uncut and raw, you know where to go.
She's gonna give it to you, uncut and raw.
Uncut
all right,
and raw.
We just referenced 2 of her videos already. But that's what's up. Thank you so much for coming on once again.
Thank you. Make sure y'all get y'all some jerk wings because these are not to be played with.
Okay.
I can take this home.
You can take it home. Good, girl. Bye, y'all.
And cut.